Hey everyone, welcome. I am MisterBo, and in today's Destiny video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can best prepare so when Rise of Iron launches on September 20th, you can get yourself up to the max light level of 385 as quickly as possible. Now this is something you're going to want to do because the raid launches on Friday the 23rd of September, and that will be around light level 385, so you want to get to that light level as quickly as possible so you can attempt the raid when it launches. So I'm going to be going over a few different things you can do to prepare before Rise of Iron launches and things you can then do when it does launch to get you up to that light level as quickly as possible. The first big one is to start storing up your legendary and exotic engrams. Now whilst these might not give you new Rise of Iron armor or weapons, it will give you current weapons and armor that are going to be at a higher light level, meaning you could then infuse them into some new items when you get them. I would suggest going to Xur and picking up a load of 3 of coins and just using them in Crucible, and then hopefully every few games you'll get an exotic engram and you can put that straight in your vault. Speaking of 3 of coins, make sure you don't use all of your 3 of coins. Have a stack of about 50 to 100 that you can then use when the expansion's out, and you can keep popping them on and hopefully get some new exotics from that, which will be a higher light level. The next thing I would suggest is making sure you have a load of strange coins and a load of motes of light. Strange coins can be used to buy more 3 of coins from Xur as well as other various items, and motes of light are going to be very useful for when you do get a new weapon or a new piece of armor that you can upgrade it straight away. Now I would also suggest building up a load of passage coins. Now we aren't entirely sure when Trials of Osiris Year 3 is going to start. Whether it's going to start on the first Friday, probably not, because that's when the raid launches. I could see it launching the week after or a few weeks down the line. But make sure you have a load of passage coins so you can try and get Flawless, which is then also going to give you some armor and stuff. As well as the 5 and 7 wins, you'll get an armor piece and a weapon. And then make sure you have maxed out Glimmer and maxed out legendary marks. It's going to be very useful for when buying armor from the Vanguards or various factions around Tower. And there might be some new stuff to buy on Fellwinter's Peak. Speaking of factions, something you guys probably already know about is getting your factions up to the last little bit before they rank up. Now the most important ones to do here is the Cryptarch, because his packages can sometimes give you legendary engrams. Now if you start saving up legendary and exotic engrams, when you go and decrypt them, you're going to be leveling up the Cryptarch pretty fast there. I would also suggest trying to get your Vanguard and Crucible just up to the edge, and maybe a game or 2 will level you up, and then you can go ahead and do that with each of the 3 factions as well. Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, get them right up to the edge of ranking up, leave it, and then when Rise of Iron launches, level them up. I would suggest doing that a day or 2 before Rise of Iron actually launches. It might also be worth keeping any packages you earn from now until then. They might drop some higher level gear. I'm not entirely sure if that will actually work though. We can then take a look at bounty slots. So the Taken King introduced 16 bounty slots, so fill them up with the Crucible and Vanguard bounties, get them all complete, and then wait to hand them in when Rise of Iron launches. And just before you hand them in, make sure you activate a Crucible and a Vanguard reputation booster, giving you more reputation for each bounty you turn in. I would also suggest keeping a load of reputation boosters so you can pop them on when you're playing maybe the new Crucible game mode of Supremacy, or when you're running through some of the new missions and strikes. That's going to be helping you to level them up quicker, again getting you those packages for ranking them up. And the final thing in order to get prepared is to go out and buy a ton of heavy ammo synthesis. Now heavy ammo synthesis is the easiest way to rank up a faction. So if you save up a load of Glimmer, you can go and buy heavy ammo from the gunsmith, or you can save up other various currencies and get heavy ammo from other people around the tower or the reef. And then when the expansion does launch, take all that heavy ammo and put it into a faction and start ranking them up really quickly. Hopefully doing the things that I've listed here, saving up engrams, saving up your motes of light, having enough Glimmer to buy stuff, saving up your reputation boosters, and getting your factions and other various vendors up to the point of ranking up will hopefully give you armor that is of a higher light level when the expansion launches. Some of these things won't guarantee you the new armor pieces, but they hopefully will guarantee you higher light level versions of stuff that's in the game at the moment, which you can then infuse into new stuff you find. So there you have it. That is my way to get prepared for the brand new expansion so you can get to the light level of 385 as quickly as possible. Of course, you're also going to be earning new armor and stuff through the campaign missions and the Iron Lord's record book, which will be giving you some armor and and weapons along the way, but this is the best way to get prepared before the expansion actually launches, and hopefully with all these different tips you can get to 385 in time for when the raid launches, so you can get straight in there and try and complete it. Of course, the raid is also going to be dropping various weapons and armor pieces along the way, increasing your light level. So let me know what you guys think of these different tips. Is there anything here that I left out which you were going to be doing in order to get prepared for the Rise of Iron? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you're going to be doing any of the things in this video that I suggested. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys missed my previous video, you can click the image on screen or the link in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny content and coverage. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.